Hello everyone, and welcome to another game dev stream. How's it going, everyone? Hello to Visineku, Peterbix, and Albionium. How's it going? Anyone know if it's possible to cast the stream to a Chromecast and be on chat on a PC at the same time? I don't see why not. Like, I sometimes have the stream, like, I watch the stream on my Switch, and have the chat on my phone. You don't need two separate logins. You can be logged in twice in two different places, in many different places. I'm logged in on my laptop and on my desktop computer right now, so should be possible. Give it a try. Anyway, so how's it going, everyone? Welcome. Not too much different this time. I've been last week I was doing some, well, over the last week I was doing doing some freelance work, so I haven't got too much more to show you. However, you might notice that the resolution on the side screens here is a little different. The pixel size has halved. Yeah, so I think that it's not, so basically we have higher resolution on the screens than in the real world, which I find quite fun, because the thing is, it's hard to get a lot of information displayed on these little screens unless you have the resolution there. So now we have nice pips for the hull and shield damage. So each of these pips represents one damage, and I'm going to make it so, right now it's only working at that scale, but I'm going to make it so it works from 10 to 100, basically, little pips. So it's a nice way to actually visually see what your hull integrity is. I'm going to give the player options as well if they want a numerical display. It can just be a bar with a number on it. That'll be there too. So thank you, Visinek. I'm glad you liked the pips. The pips are not. I think they were. You have them in FTL. They're in the recent XCOM games. So yeah, let's see the pips in action. Let's fire some lasers. Oh yeah, and the slide out display now shows the high resolution graphics, and we get. I just think it's going to work better, and it has more space here for things. So I shrunk this a bit as well, so there'll be more space for like text and little displays to come up. So let's target their middle laser there, and let's fire a missile. There we go. Okay, and also the missiles appear here in the bottom left. That little outline is a bit off, but that's fine. Hello, Ritu. How's it going? Good to see you. Definitely a thing in Star Control games, but in that each pip is a crew member. Yeah. Yeah, we need more than 4 pips. We're not going quite as brutal. Yeah, I mean, crew death, or at least incapacitation, is definitely going to be a possibility. So, yeah, they're firing missiles, doing the shield thing. So, oh yeah, another thing I've implemented is Leaky Shields. So, the way this works is, for every point of damage that, basically, 25% of energy damage and 50% of physical damage will actually go through the shields. So if I think I've got that right.
Party power.
Oh my goodness, Taranam, welcome. How's it going? Thanks for the raid. Yeah. I'm just showing off my space combat deck builder. We just got started, and yeah. So let's. I've recently made these side panels with greater resolution, so that they have higher resolution than the real world, which I think is where we're going with displays. Having like Ultra HD beyond the point at which the human eye can discern the difference. Weird Beard Dev, hello, welcome. So let's fire some lasers. Pew pew. One of them missed. So yeah. So I can't remember what the numbers were, but it did some damage to the shields, and like 1 pip of damage got through the shields. Yeah, so shields are leaky now, which allows you to do some damage to the enemy ship. So does lower shield power mean more crew casualty, or is it static amount? I'm not sure about crew casualties yet. That's something I'm going to need to work on. Yes, health bars indeed. They're going to be dynamic, so they can change for different like maximum amounts. Now we have 40 hull and 30 shields. Let's just do a charge shot. I want to get a targetable shot up when they're firing lasers. Some of these don't have animations yet. Let's see. No, they're not. It's just intern. Come on, fire a missile at me. There we go. Okay. Now if I play this, we have a little slide out, and we can not only target the shields. There's going to be like text displays and stuff that tell you what you're hovering over and have little pop-outs or whatever. But and this is going to be better. This is all temporary art and font. So we can click on the missile here, and you won't actually see it, but that missile has now gone. We shot it down before it reached us. I'm going to have a little sort of pop-out window appear somewhere on the screen, which shows like the missile in flight. So you've got like a secondary display on it, and you'll see the laser like hit it, and the missile explode, and then the pop-up go away. So, how was Christmas? Christmas was uneventful. Didn't do much. Kind of had to stay in because of reasons, COVID stuff. But you know, I mean, if you have low shields, does the ship get more damage than? Oh yes, absolutely. If the shields are down, then all the damage, then no damage is prevented by the shields. So, basically, if you do 4 damage with an energy weapon, 3 damage hits the shields, 1 damage hits the hull. But if you do 3 damage with an energy weapon, the shields completely block it, because it'll basically every 4th point of damage will get through. It's for physical weapons, it's every other point of damage, every 2 for every. So if I use this one, what the enemy should suffer 2 points of hull damage and 3 points of shield damage. Let's see. I have to wait for the missile to reach them, so it'll reach them at the start of our turn. I think that's right. Yeah. I can't remember exactly what it said, but yeah, anyway. Really liking the UIs, as in the cards, so smooth and nice. Thanks. Yeah. Getting the cards to do this nicely and follow the, so that it's not instant, but also be kind of snappable, was pretty tricky, but I'm going to do a tutorial on that at some point. Oh, another thing that I want to see if I can get working. But yeah, how was your Christmas, Terranum? How was everyone's Christmas? I think I asked that last week, but if anyone hasn't answered, feel free. Okay, so the enemy's charging its shot. It's gonna fire this thing next turn with a powerful attack. So if I hit their weapon, it disrupts the charge. Even if it doesn't destroy the ship, hitting a charging weapon will disrupt it from firing. So another little bit of tactical stuff going on there. I ate cake and chocolate. That is a good plan. I like that. Yeah. And once the system is once its health bar is completely down, you won't be able to fire it at all, unless it's repaired. I had Corona over Christmas. Yeah, a lot of people. Is that's how? If you're a good boy, you get presents. If you're a bad boy, you get Corona. It's the new coal. Not implying you've been a bad boy, but it's yeah. Christmas time is a lot of eating in our family. Yeah. We managed to have Christmas we were supposed to have last year. We had a couple of small family gatherings. That's nice. Glad to hear it. Yeah. Sorry, Pete Mix. I hope you're feeling better. Wasn't bad. A whole Christmas dinner to myself. Nice. That's the silver lining. Yeah. So, that's the game as it is so far. It's slowly growing in development. I'm working towards getting a teaser trailer, done to start building hype, to put up a store page and everything, and then shit will really start happening. I don't know. But what we're doing today, and he's going to cook dinner. Your game looking better and better. Thanks for the stream. Thanks, Darren, and welcome. Yes, I remember you raided before. Thank you again. Much appreciated. Cheers. Yeah. So what we're doing today is we're working on the player ship, which I've rendered in 3D, and then just taken a screenshot of to start making it a pixel ship. So let's carry on with that, shall we? Hope the music isn't too loud. Let me know if it is, and I will rectify the situation. This doesn't have to be really exact, but I think that's sort of right. Let's see. Poof. These colours are all temporary. This is just to get the shape down, and then I'm gonna turn it into sort of outlines later once I'm happy with it. Is that a good shape? Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, as long as the colours are different from side to side, that's all that really matters for the purpose of So someone, I can't remember who, pointed out a much better way to do this, like the way you could render the ship itself in Blender. But are we going to be able to see the? But I haven't. Sorry, I'll finish what I was saying. But but I haven't. I thought I'd just finish this way because it's not far from being finished anyway, and I'll try that for the next ship. Let's see. Are we going to see the 3D lighting effect on the ship? On this ship, yeah, maybe. I don't know, because this ship, this particular view of the ship, is just going to be seen during the intro sequence. So it could have static lighting, basically because the lighting won't be changing. So it would be easy just to do static lighting on that. It's a good question, though. I don't know what the best way to do that is. Yeah. What was I going to say? I don't know. Let's just pick another colour. Doesn't matter what it is. This will look really horrible and ugly until it's well, hopefully until it's done. Yeah. Something like that is good. Yeah. Wouldn't we see it maybe during jumps? Maybe that makes sense for like. Oh yeah. It's a good question. Yeah, reusing this for jumps and that would be a good idea. Yeah. Thing is, it is a lot more work to build the lighting, the normal maps and whatchamacallit. So it'd have to be really worth it, you know, because I kind of want to get this thing done before I die of old age, you know. At least. But yeah, what I really mean, I need to get these games done fast enough that maybe I can make a living doing it, you know, eventually. That's the idea. I can't even really see the shape here, but I think I know what the shape should be, so I think it doesn't have to be like perfect, but yes, it must. Everything must be perfect and amazing and brilliant. Yeah. Let's at least get an even line here. This is a very nice, just 2-1 line there. It's the game's thumbnail ship, probably, so you know, marketing. Yeah, you're right. That's not right. Oops. I want to sort of continue this shape along here, this sort of angle. Not sure if that's right, but I'll try it. Only thing I would say is those small icons on the left look a little small. Yeah, these ones? I could make them bigger. Yeah, that's a good point, because they are kind of small on the ship. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm going to write that down. Let's see. Try larger icons for schematic. Cool, thank you. Yeah. So I've been hearing a lot about NFTs. So obviously the best thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put NFTs in my game. No, I'm not. It's funny, like NFTs are like the new DLC, like the new horse armor. Remember when horse armor was a problem? Like, you know, and now, you know, everyone's going nuts for NFTs. I still don't really understand what an NFT is, but like the vague impression I have of it is like a way of, you know, you buy a digital asset, right? Which kind of, it doesn't make sense when it's a tweet, right? But it does kind of make sense, at least for a game. Like, so you could buy, you know, a what do you call it? Like in Elite Dangerous, right? You'd buy a spaceship or something. I mean, they don't do that in Elite Dangerous. In some game, you'd buy an in-game item with real money, and you'd get it as this NFT. But the thing is, well, and the whole point of that, right, is so that you can essentially sell it again for real money. But Do you like? I remember when. I'm not sure what NFTs are either. Basically, it's a way of. It's sort of a way of digitally proving you own something because you have like a cryptographically secured key to it, sort of thing. Is my vague impression of it. But like, you don't need that to have assets you can buy in a game, because if you have a login for a game and your login is secure, then you don't need to use the fucking blockchain for that. So why are they doing it? Like, what is it? Just a buzzword? Is it just that they're like jumping on a bandwagon because they can? I mean, it makes more sense than buying a tweet or a JPEG or something, but it's still unnecessary. And all it does is, and it just creates. Because as I understand it, you need to do blockchain things with it, which means you need to basically you need to do the equivalent of like Bitcoin mining, right, for the crypto stuff to work. Which is just more environmentally unsound bullshit, which I hate, obviously, because I like the environment because it's where I live. It's funny that. Bobby Zeal, hello, how goes the progress? I'll give you a quick look. So there's not too much is different other than the side panels are now high res or higher res, and we have these little pips for the damages and shit. Yeah, so let's fire some lasers. Let's shoot those lasers. Pew. And then the shields and the stuff goes down. Thanks. Yeah, but right now we're working on the player ship, and I'm ranting about NFTs. Now this item is unique to you compared to the other identical items. Yeah, exactly. You can make your own assets in the game. Oh, that you already are. Yeah, well, that's the other thing, right? Is they're talking about. I think they're talking about allowing the players to make assets in a game. So, you know, you basically make a mod or some kind of in-game content, and then you'd be able to sell it for real money. But wasn't this the same shit they tried to pull with the Creators Club thing in Skyrim, right? You know, when they tried to make paid mods for Skyrim, everyone went mental. Everyone hated it, right? So this is just another way to just do that and make everyone forget about the paid mods thing by calling them NFTs, right? It's just marketing bullshit. It's just a marketing trick. Like, why are we okay with this now? I mean, but a lot of people aren't okay with this now. I mean, obviously, a lot of people are pissed off about NFTs. But I think that's what it is. I think it's an attempt to get around that sort of bad PR. You know, and because everyone's going crazy about it now, and it's silly. It's very silly. I don't like it. But I'm sure, you know, all the kids are getting into NFTs and TikToks and shit, and I'm being left behind because I'm old. So, you know. It's the new big thing, don't you know? It uses the blockchain, so it must be good. Yeah, it requires massive amounts of computer power for no fucking reason. Like if we find an alien species that built a Dyson sphere, we'll be like, what could they be doing with all that power? Oh, they're mining the blockchain. Yeah, that's what they need that power for. Yeah, okay, brilliant. You're not old. Anyone younger than me is not old by definition, because I'm 40, so I'm allowed to be old now. I know that's hypocrisy and bullshit. I'm just kidding. I want this to be not there. No. The lines are always just one off what I want them to be, right? It's annoying. Okay. Yeah, that ain't right. Look, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? That's 2, then 3, then 3. Why wasn't it 3 and 3 and 3? There. That's better. Slightly better. Okay. Now we just need to do the back wing, whatever. Just grab any colour. Is there a way to sort of translate that, to like make it find the edges and just like draw the edges between every colour? Is there some filter or something that can do that? Probably. Probably not an Ace Bright. 40 is the new 37. You feel old. Well, I mean, yeah. The only thing I don't like about getting old is the deterioration, physical deterioration, which you kind of have to, you have to start fighting back against it if you haven't been. If you haven't been keeping fit, don't delay it. You know, get fit before it's really, really hard to stay fit and you can't anymore. That's my advice that I don't follow. But, well, I'm trying to follow it. I'm trying to, like, I had so much back pain in December and November. It's getting better now as I'm trying to build my core strengths and be less of a person with back problems, I guess. Do I want to do it like that? Yeah, why not? See, I'm going over the pixels. I'm going off the shape a little bit in some cases, just to make the pixels nicer. Keep that mind and body active. Yes. Hello, Foyroy. Welcome. Heyo. How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah. I know you from Crimson Diamond, Julia Minamata's stream. Yes. Yes, indeed. Welcome. I can't remember if you've been here before. I'm sorry. I'm so shit with names, but you probably have. Because it didn't say first time chatter. So yeah, welcome back. Pretty sure there's only a few thousand people who actually make money on NFTs while it's being scammed. Yeah, it's a pyramid scheme. It's just another pyramid scheme. Yeah. Saying while stuffing face with cake. Yeah. I mean, I've given up trying to like lose weight as a goal because I don't really care. I'm okay with my belly. What I'm not okay with is being stiff and having pain. So, you know, I'd always lose motivation to lose weight because who the fuck cares, really, honestly? Who am I trying to impress? You know, dad bod is in or whatever. But not being in pain, that's a great motivator. Yeah, that's like the only motivation I need. It's like, exercise or you'll be in pain. It's just torturing me into exercise, basically. That's how you motivate me, apparently. Is that right? That might be right. Let's do it like that. Yeah. See, I can futz with the details when I have some actual outlines going. Is that right? That doesn't look right. That's not right at all, is it? Oh, there's a different shape here. Okay. It kind of actually goes like this. Yeah. Maybe? I think this is a bit off. Let's just futz it a little. Kind of doesn't work, does it? It's kind of that's straight there and it's kind of wonky here. That's not. Reduce the wonk. Tipsy Adonis, welcome. How's it going? Doing great. Back home from visiting family. Oh, cool. Did you have a good family visit? It's always nice. If you like your family. Some people don't. Some people have good reason not to. But why do I have to have caveats to everything? No, well, not everything, but you know. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, this is awkward and weird. Huh. I can't make these. I can't make this line the way I want it to. What if I do it like this? I think that's the best compromise. There we go. That's how it's going to work. The perspective lines aren't actually perfect, but it's with pixel art. It's more about the suggestion of what's there rather than like showing what is actually there, because you can't show what's actually there with the pixels you have. Yeah, that's closer to what we want. Meta caveats now. Yeah, or is it? Should be out walking, not at the computer. Well, yeah, I try to take at least half an hour's walk a day, sometimes an hour. It's one of those things where a little bit can go a long way, you know. Well, it only goes a long way if you don't come back. I mean, yeah, you have to it goes a long way and then it comes back. Yeah, because you went for a walk. You know what I mean. I'm being funny. Did you notice? This is a weird shape. I'm just going to leave that for now. Okay, I think I have the basic shape done. Now it's time to turn off the background. Boop. That's the wrong boop. There we go. Okay, I'm going to save. Dead body's in. Dead bod, on the other hand. Yeah. Cold weather as well. Only natural to hibernate. That's true. Not to brag now, but I'm at that age now where I can treat my body like a dustbin. It's absolutely fine. Enjoy it, you bastard. I'm not. You're not actually a bastard. I'm just sorry. Sometimes I don't know how to balance things like that. Yeah. But you were being. I'm overthinking it. Hello, Arcturus Deluxe. How's it going? Welcome. I'm just working on the player ship. Do you want to see the game? Yeah, of course you do. Look at this. So it's basically the same thing, but we have higher resolution side panels. Watch as I fire a double shot. Pew pew, and the things go down. Shields are almost down. Our shields are completely down, and they're doing double shots, and they missed twice. Oh, and they hit us then. Oh no, they've hit our shield generator, but it's not coded, so it does anything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can also target incoming projectiles on here, but there aren't any incoming projectiles, so thanks game for ruining my life. Okay, let's get back to this. Yeah. Okay. Time to actually create an outline now. There should be a way to turn this directly into outlines, but bastard is fine, don't worry, I'm British, so yeah, okay, good. Good to know, Tipsy Adonis. Yeah. Okay. I'll do the outline in white or black, just so it stands out. Let's do that. Okay, let's get outlining. Question is, what color do I make the ship? That's an important question. What I can do, I can make at least the main outline automatically. Let's see, outline. Oh, a problem has occurred. Oh, no, not a problem. I'm doing it on the wrong layer. Well, I don't want to do it on the original. I'll duplicate it then. There we go. Effects. There we go. Ooh, that already looks nice. Okay, I love the outline tool in this because you can specify like what kind of outline you want. If you want a really chunky outline, or you can just do like sides, top and sides. Yeah, we want that. That's what we want. But I want just this. So copy that, paste it there, get rid of this layer. There we go. Okay. There we go. Job done. That looks right, doesn't it? No, we need the intermediate layers. Of course we do. Lines. I mean. Anything else using those? Yeah, it's really good. It's really handy. I really like it. So I could just do a line like that. And there, and here. See, oh, why doesn't? So this line could be perfect, but it isn't. Okay, I'm just gonna do it manually. Oops, keep pressing the wrong button. Baton. Deus Ex Music, such a good vibe. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Alexander Brandon, legend. Alright, let's just go with that. So the question is, where do you bias the line, right? Do you go, which side of the region do you go on? Number 2, number 1, let me try to do the voice. Number 1, I order you to go take a number 2. Yeah, okay. I can't do it. I can't do it very well. Been transitioning to using Affinity Photo instead of Photoshop. Bit of a learning curve. Some things are hard in the cupboard, but not too bad so far. Okay. Is that paid software, or is that free, or is it like you buy it once and you have it, rather than like Photoshop where it's a commitment, you know? Okay, I already don't like this because there's a hump here. We don't want this hump. So, Oh, wait. No! I was drawing on the wrong layout! Oh, God, why? Okay, it's fine. Let's just... Yeah. No. Cut that and paste it there. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright. Yeah, so this wants to come down here. No. Like this. This music's a little louder. Hang on. This is Dragon Force. This was a cool game. It's really quite basic by for a strategy game, but it has a certain charm. I actually still have the physical copy, which is like worth 100 quid or something, so maybe like 80 quid. But I think it's just going to appreciate in value, and I don't really want to sell it. So, not that I play it. I played it on stream, and I played the emulated version because I could capture it better. So it's like, you know, what is the point? I think I might have the Saturn set up when I have more space, but right now space is not a good thing. Judge says a new Beavis and Butthead soon. Yeah, I saw that. It's they're going to be old, which is weird because the recent season, like a few years ago that they made, they were still young and they were watching modern MTV, you know, with like reality TV and shit, which was actually really quite funny. It is paid, but only once. Okay, that's good. Found that hard in my transition from uni to real life. 4 years of Photoshop and super luxury paid software, learning how to make the best out of freebies. Yeah. Well, yeah, but surely, if you go to university, you come out of it with an incredibly high income, don't you? So you can afford it, right? That's what happens. That's yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna fudge this a little because. Yeah, because I really want these lines to look nice. You know, I don't. Maybe I'm trying too hard to make these lines like perfect and shit, but I think it'll look better in the end if I do it that way. Using the same pirated copy of CS6 for ages, but I wanted something legit. Yeah. Oh, how naughty! I would never do something like that. Yeah. I don't trust pirated software anyway, though, because like, well. You don't know what's in it, you know. It's pirated. It's naughty.
Special power.
Peterbix, thank you for the sub. How kind of you. Very much appreciated. Special power. I really appreciate the special power. Thank you so much, and enjoy the emotes. If you like emotes. People like emotes, don't they? That's what people like. That's what you want. Is that what you want? Because that's what you'll get. I've changed up the emotes a bit recently. I don't think I'm good at making emotes that people like. I just, you know, I make emotes that I like. Should I do it like this? Yeah, thank you so much. And to anyone else who's supporting.
Special
oh, goodness! Wait. Oh, yeah. I thought there was going to be a voice, but there isn't because there's no text associated with it. Okay, that's fine. I thought I'd lost text-to-speech nonsense. But thank you, Arcturus Deluxe, for the Prime special power. I much appreciate that. Yes, much appreciated. And enjoy the emotes for 13 months. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much. It's a cool way to do it. If you like them, someone else might. What? Of what do you speak? Oh, the emotes. Yeah, sorry. I forget what I've said, and so I don't know what you're talking about when you reply to what I've said. That's fine, Arcturus. I mean, you can always go with the W's, right? Didn't I do that on your stream? I put the W's just because why not? Yes. Cool, yeah. Those are the emotes people want, probably. Look, I've got cool emotes. It says it right in the thing. Yeah. W. Yes. See, okay, I'm going to rant about lines for a bit. So, you see here, now this is a bad line. Do you agree? Why is this a bad line? Because you have, well, let's say it starts here. You have 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2. It's sort of, it doesn't seem like a straight line. It looks wonky. Sometimes you have to make it work. So if I just do this, okay, so if I just do it like that, we have.
I bring you greetings from your allies in the Klingon Empire.
Welcome. Hello, Vampire Newell. How's it going? Good to see you. Yes, so these are very dishonourable lines. So see them? We have like 3, then, I don't know, 6? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 5, 5, 4, 5, 5, 3. What the hell is that? That's not a straight line, right? So sometimes you... yeah, I keep pressing the wrong button.
Power up.
Oh!
Divert power from wonk to weapons.
Oh no. Our wonk capacitors are being drained or something by thingy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the power up. For the bits. Much appreciated. Our wonk is down to 30%, 31% or something. Yeah, so if I do this manually, but I think if you hold in shift when you're using the line tool, it will snap, but only to these, only to like 2, 1, and 2 sort of shapes. But we want it to, I want it to snap to every equidistant stepping. What's it? That should be a thing. Jim draws lines. It's true. I do. Oh, this one's gloomy. Not sure I'm in the mood for this one. This track. It's Dreamweb. Let's see. What do we want? What do we want? How about something a little cheerful? Come on. What's this? No, that's too chill. No. I need to get more stuff on here. I quite like this track. It's from a game I've never played, but I've randomly found it in a list of a soundtrack playlist, and it's pretty good. Heard about this epic line stream and made a beeline to Twitch. Oh god, I'm changing the title now. Okay, let's do that. Epic line drawing stream. That's funny. Yeah. Okay. Now I want this line to sort of be exactly the same as this other line, so I'm going to actually copy it. The line must be drawn here. Yes, that's. The line must be drawn right here on the line, on the edge between these 2 polygons, and no further. Oh dear, yes. Okay, right here we have a problem. Okay, you see here, if I draw this line as is, we get a. Hang on, I'll turn off that. You can see here we've got this huge chunk, this blob, this horrible blob, right here. I have is it Rochard or Rockard? Is it Rock Hard? That's a bit. Hello. A humble bundle? Yeah, probably. So it's funny, isn't it? We have all these games we don't even know where they come from. So let's redraw this line. Line must be drawn here. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Because if we think about the shape, we actually have like 4 lines coming out from this position, but we don't want to. If we just do it like that, we end up with that. It's not good. It's not good. But we can't start from here because then it looks wrong. It looks wonk. It's wonked. So how do we compromise with this? Another way is I could do it like this, but that looks wrong too. Maybe I just. How
about some different music, computer?
I made those too loud. It scared the shit out of me. There might be a rock hard as you play an engineer minor type. Okay, it's that kind of rock hard. Okay, good. All right, let's check out this music that we choose subtitle has suggested for us. Okay. Actually, let me do this in a slightly different way. Yeah, I'll leave that on for now. Bear with me. I'm going to load this up on my laptop rather than my desktop PC because the sound. I don't have the sound balance properly for the desktop PC. No, don't do it. Okay, we're fine. No, don't start playing a stream. Stop it. I'm gonna try my laptop with this thing, so it's a little awkward. It's not adults only as far as I know. What? Oh yeah. Yes. Okay. No. I just want to get this. Pop out the chat. Yes. Close this thingy. Live stream shit. This is exactly what you want to see. It's me futzing with a screen you can't even see. Okay. Oh, now we have both bits of music playing at the same time. That's not ideal. Alright. And then I just need to... I've got a mouse! I've got a mouse for the other machine, for the laptop, and I don't even realise I'm not using it. I'm a fool. It's because I started typing. Anyway. Okay, that's probably too loud. So this is Crystal Teardrops. What game is this from? Castlevania. Okay, Symphony of the Night. Okay, cool. I've not played it. I think I've ever played it. Symphony of the Night. Which one is Symphony of the Night? I'm gonna look it up. Is it the Game Boy Advance one? Is it a Game Boy Advance one? Yeah, I think I did play this. No, PlayStation. Okay, no, I played. Is it on the GBA? Which one is the GBA one? Harmony of something. I don't know. I played one of them. A few GBA ones, yeah. Hang on, it's still a bit too loud, probably. Although maybe not. Why aren't I downloading this and playing it in Winamp? That would be the best thing to do, isn't it? Can I do this? There we go. No, don't play twice. There, okay. I'll just start it over. There we go. We have it in the thing up there now, so that's nice. Okay, let's get on with Best Castlevania. Did you say so? Aria of Sorrow is the one. Okay. R3 Mars, welcome. How's it going? Good to see you. We have a. What is this YouTube link? Peter Vix? I don't know what that is. Always causing trouble. Well, that's what it's there for. There should be a reward that just says "cause trouble." Now I have to find a compromise for this. That's all weird and wrong. I really want it to be the same sort of line as this one. Let's just click this here, which lets us add to our selection without having to hold in. Oh no, that's wrong. Hold in Shift or anything horrible like that. And then copy and paste. Okay, so there we have the same line, which makes it look nice and orthographic-y. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I can't deselect because it's on ad. Okay. Have you seen Pixelover till on Twitch? I have not. Let's look at it. Let's look at it right now. Turn art into pixel art? Ooh! Oh my goodness. That sounds damn cool. Huh. Wow, I'm being replaced by a computer. This is exciting. Wow. Okay, I want to see some... How much is it to buy? $20. That's not bad if it does what it says. Let's see. I want to see some advanced transform scene composition. I want to see like the before and after. Where's a good before and after picture? Okay, like, oh, you can import 3D models. What the fuck? That's so cool. Is there a YouTube channel? I mean, there is, but let's see. Early access launch. Where's the comparison? Art to pixel art. Here we go. I'm just going to mute it. Let's see if we can see. Okay. So that's what's been imported. I assume that's a Pokemon or something. And then canvas water resize. Okay. So what's it doing though? Because it still doesn't. I mean, I'm sure that's just part of the. Go to the shader tab to pixelize. Okay, here we go. Here's the money shot. Let's see. Oh, maps resampling to smooth. Just the colors to fit pixel art style. Okay. Then what? Let's speed it up. 2 times. Okay. So we're getting index image palette can be auto gen. Okay. So it's done the shading. It's done the palette reduction. You can import a palette. Manage the palette to add transitive colors. Interesting. The thing is, this would be great if I was good at traditional art, but I'm not. So, you know, Although, what if I did?
How about some different music, computer?
What if I did it with the 3D models? Yeah. Man, I can't wait to become obsolete. AI's taking over. You can model a ship in Blender and export it as pixel art. That's amazing. I gotta try this. Oh, and there's the comparison. See, it still doesn't look. I don't know. Removing useless colors. Ah, yes. Okay. It's pretty good, but I don't know. It looks a little bit messy, but it could definitely at least be a very good starting point. You just have to go in and clean it up, right? I kind of really want to see what it does with lower resolution stuff. I might get the trial version of that and try it out. Maybe I'll do it on stream later. Yeah, not now. Let's see. I'm gonna get the same effect just by. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah. I mean, it's possible that isn't as mind blowing as I think it is, but it looks pretty good. Oh, music. Yeah. We have a music suggestion from Ritu. Okay, let's try to. No, don't play it immediately. Okay, now I want to save it. I really should have a better way of streamlining this, perhaps, but. Well, that didn't take too long. There we go. It's next up. Atom String Quartet Sophia from Frostpunk. Cool. Okay. Okay. It's almost time for a break. How exciting. You should look pretty 3D. Check out a video on that. Yeah, it's just on sale for $9. Ah, damn it, I missed the sale. Never mind. Okay, let's see. It's still not... I'm trying too hard to make this perfect, but it should look good for the trailer. Let's try. I'm gonna need to subtract. Hang on. How do I? Oops. Shit. That's the wrong key. No. Fine. Just gonna grab this and then subtract like this. There we go. Oh shit. No. What? Subtract from selection. There we go. Okay. Now I just want to move this over like pixels. Okay, and then... That's a bit better. But we still got this problem here. So, I could futz the shape a little bit, move it over 2 pixels. No, then that's going to cause problems here. Ha! Thinking too hard about this, maybe. No one's going to notice this. Like, although, you know, I say that. Maybe it is worth it. Maybe it is worth the effort. Okay. I think that looks okay. Like it has a... I'm going to move this over by 1. Then move this over by 1. So this is actually slightly too short anyway. And then like that. Okay, here we go with Ritu's suggestion. This is nice. I already like it. Cool. Okay, I think that's looking okay. Aha, there. That worked out nicely. Oh, that's wrong. Oh dear. What's going on here? Oh no, how did that happen? Alright, let's get rid of that. And then... There. Not good. Let's just do this. There we are. I'm pleased with that. Pleased with that. That looks okay. Oh yeah, this is some powerful music. Seems handy, but not necessarily mind-blowing. Looks fine, I think. Yeah, the filter thing, yeah. This is quite stirring. I kind of want to play Frostpunk, but I also think it might really depress me because it's like, well, are you gonna work children to death in your mines? Well, if you don't, everyone's gonna die. So, oh shit. That's a hard problem. I don't like that. Like, oh, there's people outside. Do you want to let them in and maybe run out of food, or do you want to let them starve and freeze to death in the cold? I don't like that. I like games where the solutions are easy and the questions are stupid. Yeah. It's a harsh game. Have you played it, Ritu? Has anyone played it here? It does seem really cool. It's kind of like the same reason I didn't want to play This War of Mine. It's the same sort of thing, just like the misery simulator. Papers, Please was kind of like that, but it was sort of cartoony enough for me to... Not cartoony, but the aesthetic kind of took away some of the punch. Frostpunk is one of those games where you can do everything right and still lose. Yeah. That is not a weakness, that is life. But that's the thing, I don't play games to experience life. I play games to get away from life. You know. In a game, you can always succeed, right? That's kind of the joy of it, in a way, is that there's always a way. Solutions to play Frostpunk and then Jazzpunk directly afterwards. Which one is Jazzpunk? I haven't seen Jazzpunk. I meant to have a reward that's like check out a game store page, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. Oh my. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna pause this and actually last time, oh no, that was because I ran the I got demonetized on the stream uploading on YouTube because I had a the history of the world. I played it on YouTube and yeah, okay, let's quickly look at this trailer though. Oh my.
Listen to me. I want room service. I want the club sandwich. I want the cold Mexican beer. I want the 10,000 credit a night robot. What? Oh man, wrong number. I'm so sorry. No, I'm sorry.
It's a game?
Activating weapons memory shuttler. Your present capacity 48 kilobytes. Shuttler loading.
Okay, weird
Your
minigame.
storage capacity is now 240 kilobytes. Warning: do not exceed capacity.
What is going on? Okay.
Whoa.
What the hell? No! Oh, no, you can't. Don't do that. No. Doesn't like it. Oh. What is this? It's Johnny Mnemonic spoof. Mnemonic. Mnemonic. Oh my god. I'm in.
Putman.
Oh god.
You have a new email.
Ooh. This is VR. What the fuck? Oh, hello. Here's the actual game after 3 minutes. Fucking hell. Yeah. What the hell? Can we see some gameplay footage? No.
Oh, I love a good fugu, mate. You're high.
You wouldn't know this is a game dev stream, would you? I'm just looking at a game trailer. It's the same guy! He's sampling the vegetables! Oh goodness. This is madness.
The mother load.
Okay. Enough. I really want to play it, but like, yeah. Look at this. It's bizarre. It's got that sort of crazy PS1 sort of aesthetic. But not really, like pseudo PS1. Yeah. Yeah, you should, playing that is it would be a nice palate cleanser after Frostpunk. Yeah. Anyway, it's about time. I'm past time for a 5-minute break, so I will be back in 5 minutes. Let's see if I can press the right button this time. This one I'll do. Okay, be right back. Look at this. Look at all this crap. Okay, we're back. What didn't work? Oh! Wow! You just, that came up. Wait, that's extraordinarily unlikely. I mean, slightly unlikely. It just came up with the same. What are the odds? Yeah, amazing. I think there's got to be almost 100 quotes, right? And that one came up. Wow, I'm amazed. Yeah, why can't that kind of improbable thing happen to me when I'm playing the lottery? Probably because I don't play the lottery. Because it's a bad idea. Because you will definitely lose. Almost definitely. Anyway, as close to definitely as it might as well be. Definite. Did you just react to that? What? Did I just react to what? Well, no, the quote. What? I'm confused now. Don't confuse my tiny brain. It can't handle it. Am I in a dream? Am I awake? What's happening? Everything is... You have that feeling where you don't know if you're awake or still dreaming. I'm saying that was in the clip reel. Yes, yeah, exactly. Like, the same quote came out. The thing that was made a quote was in the clip reel just now. But yeah, what didn't work, Vampire Neil? Were you talking about the clip thing? I don't know. I thought maybe you tried to do something and it didn't work. Yeah. Chances are not 1 in 100 for lottery. If it was, I play the lottery. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Yeah. But like when your 98% certainty shot misses in XCOM, everyone thinks it's a scam. You know, even though it's not 100. You know. Oh, it's an interesting question. So I put Jim in GIMP to pixelize very sunken eyes. Oh goodness! Feel free to share that in the Discord or put a link or whatever. I kind of want to see that, and I kind of don't. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, I don't remember. Oh yeah, in XCOM, you know, you have a percentage to hit chance. And I can't remember which game it is. There's a game like that. Where, yeah, right. They fudge the numbers in games like that, and I don't like that, right? Because I don't like a game that lies to me. You know, it doesn't seem right. Like it assumes that I like. It biases it in favor of people who don't understand numbers, right? So, you know, oh, but 95% should always hit. What? No, it's not 100. It shouldn't always hit. Like, because then you could never roll a natural 1, right? Like, no one expects to never roll a 1 on a d20. I mean, maybe they do, but like, it happens. You know, it's real life, man, and shit. So what I thought as an alternative would be for instead of it giving you a percentage chance to hit, it could have the character say something like, there'll be a little pop-up that says, "I'm almost sure I'll hit it," or like, "It's I might hit it, but I might not," or like, "I've got it's a long shot," you know, like, and you could have numbers attached to each of these, but it would be more intuitive. You know, people would understand that more, because it's like you wouldn't feel that you were lied to, because just like the character said, well, they said they might miss. They said they almost sure they've got it, right? There's better ways than percentages, but XCOM is very successful. I mean, yeah, but just because something is successful doesn't mean it's good. Okay, let's see. Wow. That is, hang on. I want to see the pixels here. Because if I zoom in the browser, it's going to look shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? This is Pixel Jim. Hello. It's your nightmares. Oh goodness, yeah. I mean, you got to do some other stuff, right, with filters before you do that to change the color depth or something. But yeah, that's. I like how it's actually pixelated the background even more though. That's like the background still doesn't look right either. It's just, yeah, maybe that tool isn't all it's cracked up to be. There's this whole Twitter thread of game devs revealing subtle ways to games mess with players to make them more fun. It was really good. If you want to find that and link it, I'd love to read that. Maybe the $20 program is better than a free filter. Oh wait, was that not with the... Oh, sorry. I thought that you'd use the trial... That was with GIMP. Sorry, I thought you were doing that with the trial version of the thingy. But no, I misunderstood. I was wrong. I was wrong! But yeah, maybe that program is better than that. Stuff like the final shot before running out of ammo being secretly more powerful to increase your few moments. Yeah, I can kind of see that. But like that cheapens the moment, right? Because then it's not a few moment. It's okay. Because players are going to find out this shit, right? Because some nerd is going to do the numbers, right, and see that they had that their odds went up when when they were out of ammo, almost out of ammo, and so you're going to learn the systems, and then you're not going to be excited by it. But I guess it works for the new players. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is a good thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. How do I want to do this? This sort of line looks really odd, but maybe it should. this area here is so smudgy. I think what I need to do, especially at these areas of overlap, is have some kind of like different colors for different outlines, sort of thing. Because this is really looking muddy. Yeah, like that's not great, but sometimes you can't help it. You know, the shape of it doesn't allow for anything else. The question is always, is the mechanic more important than the player's fun? Maybe that's come part of the fun of being annoyed at your dudes missing 99% shots. I mean, if you're talking about things that annoy, like at point blank, don't have it be 80%, right? I think XCOM style needs improvement, especially when the character is so closely enemy animation make the visuals miss. Yeah, can't make the visual miss, especially the game says. Yeah, there's one of the clips in the BRB, in the other BRB thing, is like the gun is inside the enemy's face and it still doesn't hit. I guess it's more subtle change than bam, 500% more powerful. But like you could even make it explicit. Like why not make it explicit? So like, you know, you're down to your last ammo. You know that you're you know, it could have a little pop-up saying boost to, you know, desperation boost sort of thing, you know, like last chance boost. And you could use it as a strategy. You know, you could wait for, you know, if you've got a few different enemies to kill, choose to use your last bullet on the one you really need to hit, you know? It could be, that could make it more fun. And you don't have to lie to the player. I don't know. But, like, yeah. I think in Into the Breach, they do something with random chance. I think they said explicitly that they don't futz with the random chance numbers. There's not a lot of chance in that game, but in the I kind of want to skip this track. Let's go something slightly more chill. Yeah, that's better. Can't handle the saxophone anymore. It's difficult for XCOM because it's visually a turn-based combat. We're supposedly simulating a real-time battle. Yeah. What's this? This is a thread. It's old now, so there's a lot of deleted posts. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, I might look at that later. Thank you. I'm not going to read it now, but yeah. Fudging the numbers, yeah. Alright, so we have the outline. Such as it is. Actually, I'm missing one line, which is up here. But the question is, so there's a few different ways to do outlines. You can do this just sort of black outline. Or you can do coloured outline, where it's just a darkened version of the inner colour. So the question is, what colour should the spaceship be? Any thoughts on what colour our player ship should be? What was the site again? The pixel art generator? Oh shit, that's a good question. Pixelover.io. I'll link it. What do you feel about white? Well, it would have to be grey, really, if it was white, because you can't. I mean, white is just because it has to be shaded, right? So if we do like something basic where the top is white, then these have to be grey. And these have to be this grey. You know, or something like that. I mean, actually, we could start the shading with, we could just shade it like this now. Like very basically. That's pretty good for getting an idea of the shape. A racing stripe is a very human look, yeah. Make it see-through blue like an old iMac. Oh god, that's too difficult. And a bad idea. Yeah, but thank you. Yeah. kind of like the idea of the subtle psychology of video games manipulating things under the hood to make things either more satisfying or encouraging a player to take a certain path despite many being open. Yeah, I mean, no, that's a good thing. Like, they do that a lot in first-person shooters. You know, Half-Life is great because everything is guiding you in the right direction. You know, you always know where to go because of the subtle clues, and sometimes you don't even know why you know where to go. You just kind of go the way you think is right, and it ends up being the right direction. Yeah. Red with a white, 3 Thunderbirds ago. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just try some colours. I could just do a little extra layer. What's the best way to do this? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. But selection, and then just kind of grab a colour. And wait. Fill. Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? What the hell? What's going on? Why no work? Alright, let's try it a different way. I just want to... Why is my fill tool not working? What's going on? Am I stupid? What's going... Why can't I draw anything? It's on erase, but it's not... I'm not trying to erase anything. Am I crazy? What is happening? I can't draw anymore. Is it something wrong with the layer? I can erase. I don't want to erase, I want to draw. Okay, now it's working. Okay, that was weird. New layer. Fill. And then remove the outside, and then I'll make... Let's see, can I do this? Yes. So, what do we want? Color dodge. Something like that. I mean, that's... Can we change the adjustment? There we go. Make this less bright. Higher contrast. There we go. Okay. So there we have the basic shaded version. And then with a color applied, let's reduce the intensity of these black lines. Well, we can just use a fill tool, can't we? If it works, and then we go grey and this. That work? No, I need it off continuous. There we go. It's still too bright. Okay, I need to change these colours here. I think I'm going to switch this to indexed for now. No, that won't work. I can't do that. It'd be really handy, but I can't do it. Okay, this needs to be lighter. So is this. And the shading is just temporary anyway, but just sort of for the sake of illustration. Okay, then we have our grey, and then we have our neon green. That's not ideal. Try a different filter. Darken might work. Multiply. Let's try multiply. Like that. Okay. RGB squadron. Yeah, I mean it can be multiple colours as well. So let's just, now we've done that, we can do the adjustments and change the hue. Hue. What's this? HSV. Okay. So there we have bluish. I mean, I'm quite partial to bluish. Purple is kind of insane. Red might work. Reddish. Quan Kazazar. You ran out of picks. Yeah. definitely fudges in games. Even Dark Souls gives wide hitboxes for enemies not for the player character. Yeah, I mean that sort of thing I think is okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything like that I did in Guildmaster. Not really. Like when it's the hit chance is just accurate. It's just real, you know. I like the indigo look, but it's too much in space. Yeah, I can change the. Let's see. I can make. That doesn't work. I can change the colours. What colour is indigo? I don't know what indigo is. Is indigo purple? I'm just gonna Google it. My name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my colour palette. Indigo blue? Is this indigo? There's like I love it. I Google indigo and it comes up with like 8 different colours. What the hell? Indigo is dark blue. Okay. So like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. Like which one? Damn it! Okay. So like that. I'd have to change it up a bit. Deep blue, like deep ocean blue. Yeah, okay. Let's let's try a different filter. No. Addition. Oh yeah. Overlay is a lot better. Try playing with the saturate. Yeah, this is probably too saturated. Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe that filter's not right now. Let's try multiply again. It's too dark. Lighten? No. I think overlay's pretty good. I mean, this is just a. I'm gonna like obviously change it afterwards, but yeah, let's try again with the saturation. I don't want it to be baby blue. That's, you know, a bit closer to grey might be a bit more realistic. Yeah, yeah, that kind of has like a metal panel look to it, doesn't it? Let's do the old comparison to FTL. Let's look at the Ftl ships. Should give us an idea. What kind of thing looks good on a ship? Okay, Kestrel is that sort of beige. Yeah, with an orange stripe, very human. Let's zoom out a bit. There we go. Yeah, that's good. The NG Cruiser, that's just grey. Although it's slightly beige, isn't it? Zoltan is green. We already have a green ship. The Slug. The Slug has this kind of off purple colour, but that kind of works for the alien. And the Crystal Cruiser. Now that's cool. Look at that. That's awesome pixel art. I like strong colours myself. So many games are matte, dark, or boring colours, but that's just preference. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty saturated right here. You know, so I think it's but this is two-tone, right? So we have the green top and the sort of grey bottom. Does have a few strong colour accents? Yeah, like our friend here. But I don't want absolutely grey, right? Because totally grey is not good. Like even this, I don't think this is completely grey. Let's find out for sure. Oh god, no, not that face. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at the colour. Okay, it's very slight. It's 5% saturation of a blue colour. But this dark one, this dark here, this is 15% saturated. So yeah, even something like this, like if we look at what it looks, if we turn its saturation down, you'll see how much duller it looks. Yeah, look at that. Right, that's grey. You know, even if we preserve the Oops. Damn it. That's not what I'm trying to do. Even though through... This is a really rough way to do it, but... No! That's not what I wanted to do. Ah! I'm just trying to demonstrate something. There, work. Okay, good. So, like... Oh. Doesn't look that different. Maybe it doesn't show. Okay, never mind. It was really just the lights that made the difference. But, in any case, even when it's really grey... Stop, Jim, it's already dead! Yeah. And then we have this. Look at this monster. Like, this is the reddest red ship that ever redded. This is like an Ilrath ship. No. Yeah, and then we have... This is the stealth cruiser. There's a reason this is dark. It's because it's stealth, right? But even then, we have some colour, right? We have this nice blue. Is the model meant to represent the ship in real space, or just on a monitor? You could have some colourful lights. So for this shot, this is going to be... oof, no. For this shot, this is going to be in space, right? This is going to be the in-space ship. Era's top pink, I think? Oh, okay. Yeah. Even Red Dwarf is like, damn, that's a pretty red ship. Yeah, you're right. Light it up. Yeah. I'm going to really overthink this, though. Okay. Wait. Let's just... There were different types of... There was... If I look at the Engi ship, there's different variants. Where's the variants? Yeah, so this one's like really red. And then this one, I like that looks grey, but it's really not, I don't think. Isn't there a fourth one? No, there's only 3. Okay. I wonder what beige would look like. Let's try beige. So we have like orange and then very desaturated. Like, yeah, look. It looks like it's made of ceramic. It's kind of, yeah. The Ftl ships look all very grey to me. Really? These look grey to you? I know what you mean. Like, you mean these ones, right? But yeah. I mean, this is gorgeous. Look at this. Look at the detail, right? It's incredible. It's kind of blurring because of the web browser. Stop looking at that. Stop making it there. Look at these details, right? It's the thing about pixel art is it's so simple when you look at it close up, but the effect when you get further out is incredible. When it's done well. You know, like, and these crystal facets, like, they're not that complicated when you really look at what's going on. Like, it's just lines. Lines and lines and lines! But together it's genius. It's this sort of it's magic that happens when you just put these little squares together in the right way. They worked on a much higher res image than yours, so they had more room to maneuver. Yeah. Yeah, the FTL pixel art is great. I mean, even on something simpler like this, like it's a really nice blending of high and low detail. You know, we have low detail here, and then right here there's all this high detail. Oh, back excited. Will FTL ships have this light halo around that makes them stand out against the darkness? Ooh, true. Back middle of ships it turns toward the screen, but the nose is turned away. I mean, it maybe. Anyway, yeah. And then I look back to this and I don't like it. I think I need to make the outline a bit darker. For one thing. Thing is, if I'm gonna light it in engine with normals, then it's gonna have to be flat lighting and then lit with the normal maps. The ship does, yeah, the ship will have detail, absolutely. But I'm just trying to get the basic shape and colours. You know, Oh, this is really hard to decide. I don't have to stick with the decision that I do right now, necessarily. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Like, I want to keep this as is, and then I'm going to save it as a different version. So, there's no wrong keys. So I don't like doing destructive editing because you can't go back, you know. But let's do some destructive editing. But I've saved a different version, so I'm just going to flatten this now. How do we do that? Sprite, layer, flatten. There we go. Oh, no. No. We need to remove the bad layers first. There we go. Delete that. Delete that. And then I'm going to flatten it and make it indexed. Which will start turning this into real pixel art. Oh, wait. That didn't work. Okay, first we do this. New palette from Sprite. This just detects every color existent, of which there are 4. And then we just change the index, the mode to indexed, and now when we alter a color here, it changes everywhere. So we can make the outline a bit darker, like that. We can make this.
Hi.
Hello, Albionium. I mean, wait, weren't you already here? No, you weren't. Hello, Albionium. And hello, Packbilly. Hello. It is he. He has arrived. The man, the legend, the geezer, the bloke, him. He's here. Hello. How's it going? You were already here. I thought you were. I was losing my mind. Yeah, you said you were saying hi to Packbilly. Right. Sorry. I feel so bad for forgetting someone's here if they haven't spoken in like 5 minutes. Useless. Ron was saying hi to him. Okay. 4 whole colours. Yeah. Pew 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 from my phone in the parking lot of an Aldi. Oh, brilliant. Okay. We have Aldi here. How amazing. Yeah. I'm just trying to work on trying to make this ship. It's far too bright, isn't it? It's far too saturated. But if I unsaturate it, it starts to look kind of like a boiled sweet. Gotta go walk the dog, BRB, or bye if you're not still going when I get back. Okay, have a good dog walk. I'll be going for 20 more minutes or so. Yeah. I have such a hard time with colour. I do alright with shape, but colours are difficult. I mean, obviously this doesn't all have to be the same colour, but... You try to turn up the awesome slider. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I don't want to blow up my computer, you know, with too much awesomeness. Yeah. I could just start adding details, you know, and then seeing how it works out. I think something like this, maybe, for the engine-y bit. Do not want to flood my computer with too much awesomeness. Oh, I think it's in the panels. Like if you scroll down under the stream, the command is in there. I can't remember what it is because I use it so rarely. Okay. Thank you, Pack Willie. How's it going? How you doing? Oh, yeah, I can't do that. Okay. Yeah, this is the player ship. So this is going to be in the intro to the game, and in the trailer. The trailer, you say? Oh wait, have I just made a Star Trek Delta? I kind of did, didn't I? There we go. That's fine. I used Pixel over in the same picture and put it up in the Discord. Okay, let's take a look at this nightmare. That's not a nightmare. Huh. It's not great, but it's like it's lacking outlines. That's the problem. Oops, no. So yeah, that's not terrible. It's why has it got this line on it? That's weird. It kind of looks like a thing you'd see in a really dodgy Amiga game. Understyled. Hello. How's it going? Don't worry, I'm not drawing myself. This is well, no. It's a thing called Pixel Over. Is the side panel for the Engine bits concave or flat? Good question. You mean this? I guess. Oh, wait. The angle's wrong. Because it would be more like this to go with the line of the thing. The thing about Pixel Over is the new version you can import 3D models. Yeah, that is really cool. I could have saved myself a lot of time potentially. I had to print screen because the trail doesn't let you export. Okay. Little Star Trek reference. I'm sure this little bit of Star Trek influence will not be minded because it's totally the only thing. Yeah. Exactly. Oh god, my back is starting to hurt. Did I just say Star Trek again? I don't know why I put the C in there. Yeah. English is weird, don't worry about it. My creative juices are running dry. That's looking well. Thank you, gratuitous subtitle. I think I need to kind of take a step back from this for a while and come back to it. I think it needs some variety of colour, for one thing. Let's just add some more colours. And then just... whoops, no. Yeah, and then make the engines a different colour. Wait, like this. Of course, we already. I'm gonna change what these colours are later. I'm just gonna kind of just experimenting a bit. You gotta not be afraid to experiment. All right. So this needs to be a bit darker, a little bit less saturated, and then we can just draw over these lines. There we go. Yeah, like that. So if we have different colours for the different areas, it helps break up the sort of overlap areas a bit. Like here. So that can be that colour, and then this is the other colour. Really nice thing about index colour is I can change these colours in the palette afterwards, which is really handy. Iterations plus plus. What colour will the lights be? Engines as well as other possible bits of light. Yeah, it needs more lasers. That's true. It does need lasers. It does need weapons. That's a good point. Yeah, this game is called Fire All Weapons. I accompanied my sister on an Aldi trip. I'm nursing my foot bust, so I can't go in, but I had to get out. So I begged her to take me along. We're taking chicken soup to one of my other sisters who's taken ill. You need to airbrush the flames down the side. One of these statements is not like the others. Oh, I'm sorry to hear one of your sisters is unwell. But that's nice you're getting the old soup. The time-honoured remedy. Does that really work? I don't know because I'm a vegetarian. I just have to be ill, you know, eat minestrone soup or whatever. Oops. Yeah, this is already looking terrible, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. I'm okay with the shape. Just the colours are horrible. Horrible! Oh, how horrible! Oh, how horrid! Okay. I love the soundtrack to StarCraft. Remember when Blizzard was good? Shield. Oops. Flames and skulls. Yes. Okay. Let's change these colours, shall we? Let's not have beige. I mean, that's just blue again. It's too bright. I don't know. Don't know about soup efficacy. Right. It's just nice, isn't it? It's nice. Hey, we brought you soup. Because we don't have a cure for the disease, so we brought you soup instead. I'm thinking maybe this should be like almost grey. Like the struts. No, that's the wrong colour. I just don't know. I don't like this. I don't like the colours at all, but I'm gonna have to spend some time on it and like think it through. I wish there was a way to sort of change the hue of... Can I do this? Can I change the hue of... I can't... No. I thought I could, but it just changes the... I wish I could change just the hue of 4 colours. But it changes every colour to the same thing. That's really unfortunate. That would be a really nice feature. But is that going to die soon? Oh, come on. That's not nice. Oh, I suppose you mean, like, metaphorically? Like, feeling like you're going to die? But that's... Make it red for danger. Yeah. I mean, not horrible. It's too bright. Yeah. Chicken soup, when you're sick, is a warm blanket for your belly. You can figure out the hue shift for one is like plus 32, then go to... Oh, yeah, I know, but it's like... It's fiddly, right? I just want to be able to do a slider and see every colour. The HMS Salmon. Yeah, you're right. It does look salmon. I don't like that. Undo. What kind of... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong keys. Okay. Yeah. Oh dear. Let's try beige. Let's just go with beige. The HMS beige. So that's too bright for beige. So let's turn down the saturation. The HMS Porcelain, yeah. I don't know. I just don't know. I feel like I'm kind of hitting a brick wall here. Beige, the most exciting of colours. I mean, it could be worse, right? It could be grey or white. You know, it kind of doesn't look terrible with... I just don't know. I feel like I need advice from someone who, like, knows art and shit. There's with the sharp outlines. Just paint a target on it, yeah. It's pilot virus and manila envelopes, yeah. Cold blues and hot purples. Go full vaporware. Okay, let's do that. Let's try it. Let's try it. Because why not? What was it? Purple? Hot purple. Okay. It's almost pink, right? It's like it's a CGA ship. Yeah. I mean, that is kind of horrible. Luck Hash to make the soundtrack? Who's Luck Hash? Perhaps it's because there's not other detail on the exterior to create the color contrast? Yeah, you're probably right. I probably didn't just need to start working on adding details. Maybe I should add details and then add color later, you know. That's a little weird, but yeah. Well, anyway, I think I might. Okay, let's just see how it looks like this with less saturation first, actually. What? Why is it working? Less saturation. That's not dark enough. There we go. An album color called Neon Thrills. If that's, I see. Right. The old synthwave. Black background here. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, why isn't there a background? Good point. Right, we need to make color for the background. There we go. Pure black background is not the best, so let's. Yeah, that's still. That's way too bright for space, isn't it? That's the thing. Ugh, I'm just making this worse. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to this. So I'm not sure what I'll do next week. I might work on this some more, but I think I might do some of this off stream to try to get like a more defined look. But I think that's moving in the right direction at least. Yeah. I mean, look, that doesn't look terrible, right? Maybe? It doesn't need to be super colourful. It could just have colourful details. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I think just in the last moments, that looks alright. Add some dithering. Oh, dithering. Dithering on this low level of detail. I'm not sure if it'll work, but we could try. It's more teal than cold blue. It's like the crystal ship. Yeah. Could work. Yeah. Okay. Maybe what I'll do then is I'll model looks good if you have some front lights pop out more. Yeah. So detail is definitely going to come next, and then I can start adding like different colors and stuff for details. Like I've got to put some weapons on here and things like maybe some cannons sticking out the side here and stuff. But yeah, that's. I'm quite pleased with what I've got so far here. So, I'm going to call it a stream there. Thank you everyone for coming. It's been lovely to have you here. Thanks to everyone for your support and your things. And the thanks for the subs and the bits and the comments and the and just being here. And yeah, on this journey to make this game come into existence. Meow. Indeed. Right. So thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back next Thursday.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Exactly. Bye now.